And what is going on, everybody? My name is Travis, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel, and welcome to another Chicago Bulls post-game fans hangout. The Bulls get their third victory in a row, defeating the Charlotte Hornets 123-110. Yes, let's go, Bulls! What a win. I just love the way the Bulls are playing right now. They are just playing so incredible, and it is so amazing to see Levine tonight with 25 points. We saw Lauri Markkanen with 23 points. What a game it was for Markkanen, and it has been great to see him put up some big games this season, and I'm expecting Markkanen to have a tremendous bounce back season this year. Last year, it wasn't the best of seasons for him. His first 2 years, he did very well, and so I expect him to play at a very high level this season. And so what a game tonight with 23 points. And then also Coby White got in on the action with 18 points. So he is putting up some big games. And, you love the way he finished last season. His last 23 or so games, he was averaging 23 plus points or so. It was incredible. And so, we've seen him this year have some big games. And the duo of Zach LaVine and Coby White is such an incredible scoring duo. The type of offense that they provide and that they bring is incredible. So welcome in, everybody, to the post-game show. How is everyone doing tonight? I am beyond pumped. What a win this was. And this was a huge win to get and to go on the road. And, right now the Bulls are showing some incredible resiliency. As we know, before this 3-game win streak, we were on a 4-game losing streak. But, there were some encouraging signs coming out of that losing streak because, we did go up some of the toughest teams in the Western Conference. We went against the Clippers, the Lakers, and the Sacramento Kings in that stretch of 4 games. And, all of those losses were, really close games, like 1 or 2 possession losses. So, it was incredibly encouraging to see this young Bulls team be able to keep up, with some of the top teams in the West. And now you're seeing them put it together here, 3 wins in a row. I cannot remember the last time it seemed like we won 3 in a row. It has been a long time. So what a great feeling this is, and what a time to be a Bulls fan, with this young up-and-coming team. And again, with such exciting young talent and, with new fresh blood in the building, of course, completely, restructuring everything from the president. Welcome, Arturas Karnisovas. He has done such an incredible job, since taking over, and, he has had such an incredible track record. I really had a lot of confidence, believing that he would help get us back on the right track. I could not be happier with the guys we have brought in, new GM Mark Eversley, and now new head coach Billy Donovan. So such an incredible, coaching and, new front office now. And then the talent with this Bulls team, just incredible. You got Zach LaVine, who I believe is going to win an MVP in this league. It is only a matter of time. He has just been playing at such a high level and has had 6 30-plus point games this season. So he has just been unstoppable. And again, tonight puts up a big 25 points in this win. And, this was huge because, Gordon Hayward, give the Hornets some credit because Hayward went absolutely off tonight with 34 points for Gordon Hayward and 6 rebounds and 4 assists. So, for the Bulls to be able to take, an incredible effort from Hayward tonight and to withstand that. And, defensively, we did a decent job, but, always can improve on that. But, what I've loved about this year is the offense. This Bulls team has been scoring like crazy, and you just love to see it, the energy that they're bringing. And, so many guys are contributing. You look at the box score, and you just see everything. You see the production that everyone is putting in, and it's just incredible to see. And now, you're starting to see us put it together with 3 3 wins in a row. And right now we're creeping up on the playoffs now because, we are now in the 9th seed. So we are just right there close to the 8th seed. And I really do believe this Bulls team, can make the playoffs as, say, a 7th or 8th seed. And that would be an incredible season, to do so. Especially because this year, I don't think, anyone expected us to do much. Of course, we have the talent, in my opinion. I thought that this team should have made the playoffs last year if we had had, obviously, I think, better coaching to get the best out of our players. Because to me, last year, obviously, and, like a lot of seasons in recent memory have been just forgotten seasons. And, I really feel like, so I'm really happy that this year right now we are starting to put together, a string of wins here. And, let's keep this thing going. We got Jaden Robinson. Welcome in to the show. How are you doing today? Let's go Bulls. I love to see it. What a win tonight. Just a huge win. And I am beyond pumped. Again, when was the last time we won 3 games in a row? Right now, times are just, incredible. And it feels great to be a Bulls fan right now, seeing this team on the rise. And, this team is such incredible passion and energy. And you just love to see it. And, and wow, what a way for us to, again, be resilient and bounce back, and during those 4 losses in a row were very tough. Again, we went up against some of the best teams in the West, but I love the fact that we were in those games all the way till the very end, 1 possession losses. So that just tells me, again, this Bulls team is on the verge of breaking out and, becoming one of the best teams in the league. Well, this season, again, I think, we can be a 7th or 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. And, by next season, we could definitely make that jump to being, say top 3 or top 4. But for this season, I'm going to say, I think we can get in the playoffs. And, once you can get in my opinion, anything can happen. And, kind of like when we went up against the Celtics, I believe that was the last time we were in the playoffs. And, we went up 2-0 in that series. And that was just so frustrating, to let that series go. And really, once Rondo went down with the injury, that series, it just completely flipped to the Celtics momentum there. And they were able to win 4 in a row and knock us out there. Yep, we got some early picks of the game. Love to see it here. Definitely, if you would like, let me know your pick of the game tonight. We got Zach LaVine. What an incredible game tonight with 25 points. And what a season Zach LaVine is having with, I believe, 6 30-plus point games now. And, as I said, I really believe Zach LaVine is going to win an MVP in the league. It's just a matter of time before it happens. And so I've just been loving what we're seeing from LaVine. And he has an incredible work ethic. And you see, if you look at his Instagram, you see the workouts that he's putting in the off season. That's what I just love about LaVine. And, I really hope he stays with us because, I know there were some rumors that, he could potentially get traded. But, I really do not see that happening at all. I do not think this, again, this so thankful now that we have, a new front office, new, president, GM, and head coach with our, Arturas Karnisovas, GM Mark Eversley, and head coach Billy Donovan. I'm so excited about the future of Bulls basketball and also with the current day team that we have this season. So such an exciting time, and kind of reminds me of getting excited again, just like, again, my first year watching the Bulls when, that Derrick Rose's rookie year, again, a season where no one expected us to do anything. And we were able to win, I think it was 40 or 41 games. We finished at 500 and we're a 7th seed in the playoffs. And, so I definitely can see us, accomplishing something like that this season. So it would be absolutely incredible. We got Tyler Burbeck. Welcome in to the show. Congrats on the Bulls win. Thank you so much, Tyler. Appreciate that a lot. And I am beyond pumped. 3 wins in a row. Bulls are now going to be going for 4 in a row. Let's keep the good times rolling. Just incredible. Bulls are a really good team. Can't wait for a Warriors-Bulls rematch. Absolutely. That is going to be a classic classic rematch, especially if it, the first matchup is any indication to what we'll see in the rematch. And, both teams have gotten even better since that game. So that's what is also going to be even more, incredibly exciting to see. And so, yeah, I'm just beyond pumped, to have a young, exciting Bulls team that is now starting to put together some wins and, play some of the top teams in the league, very tough and be very competitive. And so such an exciting time. Yeah, our what is the Bulls record? So with the win tonight, we are 7-8, so one game under 500. So we are now on a 3-game winning streak. So prior to the 3-game winning streak, we were on a 4-game losing streak. So the Bulls were 4-4, and then we lost 4 in a row. We went to 4-8. So I've been incredibly happy with these 3 wins. They have been huge to get us back into the playoff mix. We're now the 9th seed, and so we're making a run, and I definitely think this team can get, 7th or 8th. And, making the playoffs would be a tremendous accomplishment in year 1 of, the Billy Donovan era and the new, new front office, new president, everything. So what an exciting time. We'll see what's going to happen. We got a pick for Lauri Markkanen. I absolutely love it. Great selection, Tyler. And what an incredible game for Markkanen tonight with 23 points. He is being aggressive, and, you love to see him attack, and just incredible. Markkanen can knock down the 3. He can rebound, and so he can do so many things. He's very fast out there. And so, I just love to see him, getting better and better, and such an incredible, exciting player. And yeah, last year again, I feel like he wasn't as aggressive. And so, his first 2 seasons, he did absolutely great. And so right now we're seeing him really have a breakout year. Hopefully that's what we're seeing this year, because that would be absolutely huge to help lead this Bulls team, to make a run at making the playoffs. Yep, had a good game tonight. Yep, and in fantastic mood. Kings won, and let's see. I believe they took on, I think it was the Clippers, right? If it, I'm not, or it might have been New Orleans. I'm not sure. Let me know who they ended up going up against tonight. But yeah, that is great to see. For you, Tyler. And so, yeah, that is awesome. So, yeah, let's continue breaking down this game. So, looking at the stats, we mentioned Levine's 25 points, Markkanen's 23 points tonight. Incredible performance. And Kobe White with 18 points tonight. Again, he has just been playing so incredible, and you love the energy. And I mean, he is just 20 years old. So just incredible how young he is. And last year, he finished the season very strong, averaging like 23 points a game, something like that it was. And this year he's, had one game where he went over 30 plus points. So Kobe White is incredibly exciting point guard to watch. He is just so much fun out there. Oh yeah, the Knicks. That's right. I cannot get the team because Knicks just finished playing the Warriors, so it makes sense that they would make the trip down to Sacramento from San Francisco. And yeah, that's a big win for the Kings. Knicks again, big credit to them, and big shout out to former Bulls head coach Tom Thibodeau, because he's doing a fantastic job there with the Knicks. And for them, a team, again, they've been enduring several losing seasons for quite some time. And, so, that is definitely great for them, those fans out there. So, yeah, Thibodeau, the Knicks franchise is in good hands if Thibodeau is the head coach like he is right now. So that is exciting for them. And revenge tastes sweet. Yep, revenge does taste sweet. Knicks, of course, get the win last night against the Warriors, and now back in the loss column. So that is huge, especially for my Bulls, as Knicks are in the Eastern Conference. And yeah, they could be a surprise team this year. Again, they are just like the Bulls right now, hovering kind of around that 500 record. And so, they're going to be very intriguing. Bulls play Lakers. Oh, yeah, that's going to be an incredible matchup. And especially since the last time we went up against the Lakers, it was a very close game. I believe we lost by 2 points. And Levine had an opportunity to hit the game-winning shot against the Lakers, but he does end up missing it. And, so those things are going to happen. Again, my favorite quote is, of course, the famous Michael Jordan quote, where I think he says that he's been trusted to take the game-winning shot 26 times and that, he's failed and failed over and over in his life, and that is why he succeeds. And, I absolutely love that quote. And so to me, when you're taking those game-winning shots, you can't have no fear of failure. You got to visualize before you even take the shot that, you've made the shot. So you go out there with the confidence, and, you got to have the mindset that, whatever happens, you gave it the best effort in preparing for that game, for that moment. And then, you live with the results. And so, that's, I think, how to have the best mindset. And so, that's what's going to take, this year with this Bulls team, again, to keep playing great basketball right now and to show the rest of the league and, all of these top teams that look, you can't just look at the Bulls on the schedule now and win like teams in the past. They used to be able to say that they knew that when they were going up against us, it was going to be, you could basically have a lousy game and probably come away with the win against the Bulls. But now, you cannot say that. So I just love it right now. Us becoming, one of the best exciting young teams right now in the Eastern Conference and in the league. Just incredible. Yep, and Warriors got a big game coming up as well, taking on the Utah Jazz. That is going to be a very tough matchup and very exciting. So again, Warriors right now, they are going through the gauntlet. They are going through their biggest test of this season, with, very difficult stretch of games. And, it's going to be exciting because, we're going to find out what this Warriors team is made out of going through that. So that's going to be a great matchup coming up. And so, breaking down, again, talking about Coby White, such an incredible, exciting point guard and, just 20 years old. And so I was so happy when we drafted him in the 2019 draft. And he has been such a great player to watch and to develop. And so what a game tonight with 18 points. And then Garrett Temple, wow, the veteran, perhaps one of the biggest, huge under the radar signings of the offseason. Bulls did not make a whole lot of noise, this past offseason. And I do expect them to make some big moves in free agency after this season. But, with, all of the talent that we have on this roster, I really didn't feel like there was a big need, to go out and try to make big moves in free agency this past offseason. And so, to get Garrett Temple, I believe we got him for, it was like $3 million. So what an incredible, steal to get him at that type of price. And tonight he has 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. His veteran leadership, his defense, and, everything that he can provide. So I've just been loving the addition of Garrett Temple. And, with the Bulls team, this Bulls team being so young, you need some veterans and some veteran leadership, guys that, are going to be able to, the young guys can lean on. And so Garrett Temple, I think, has done such an amazing job. Jazz are on a 7-game winning streak. Wow, I did not realize that. Jazz, they have been unstoppable of late. That would be absolutely huge for the Warriors to snap that streak. Really, it just is incredible how, when you think about the Warriors, when they went 24-0 to start that season, I think it was the 73-9 season, to rattle off that many wins in a row. And for the Jazz to do 7 in a row, that is very impressive. Coby White for most improved player. Welcome in, 49ers diehard fan, to the show. How are you doing it tonight? And how is everyone doing it tonight? Hope everyone's doing fantastic. And I'm right there with you. I love this comment right here. Coby White has been so incredible and, building off of the season that he had last year. Very incredible, exciting season. And again, one of my favorite players to watch right now. And just his explosiveness, how fast he is out there. He can score. And again, he's just 20 years old right now. And so really incredible to see, what he continues to accomplish this season. Will Eric Paschall get most improved player? That is a great, great question. And, right now I would have to give it to him. Right now, looking at the way he has been playing, I mean, he has been so incredible. Eric Paschall, and just building off of his rookie season last year. And, for the Warriors to have a guy that legit sometimes can put 20 points, to have that type of scoring coming off of your bench, and, the rebounding, he can do 10 plus rebounds, and his passing as well. So Eric Paschall definitely, is in the conversation, and, I definitely think is likely to win most improved player of the year. So that would be an incredible, very incredible to see. So yeah, what a game tonight for the Bulls. Just again, I love to see it. Love to see the excitement, the energy that this Bulls team is playing with. We have not been able to say that in quite some time. And so let's keep the good times rolling. And so big win tonight. And again, for the Bulls to be able to withstand, the incredible performance from Gordon Hayward, 34 points. And yeah, I think that was a big, I do like the Hornets going out, making a big splash, signing Gordon Hayward. And yeah, I think he's going to be a great, continue to play well for them. And so, yeah, Hornets, again, we'll see what they can end up doing this year. But yeah, this was a huge win tonight. The matchups are always very fun to watch going up against the Hornets. And also you had Graham tonight with 24 points for the Hornets as well. So yeah, Hornets, they scored 110 tonight. So, defensively, Bulls, definitely we could have did a little bit better. But, I just love the explosiveness offensively that this Bulls team is showing. There are so many guys that can score. And, again, tonight, Levine, 25 points, Markkanen, 23 points, Kobe White with 18 points. You had the veteran Garrett Temple with 15 points. You had Otto Porter Jr. with 13 points. And then you also had Denzel Valentine with 8 points. And Denzel Valentine is another great player to have coming off of the bench. He can knock down the three, and he is incredible at passing. He racks up a ton of assists, and he is a guy that, is getting better and better. And, so I just love to see, with Levine, he's got that confidence. And so when he gets rolling, he gets on a roll and starts playing very well. And so, yeah, this Bulls team, again, they got incredible offense. They're improving defensively. They got some guys that can play well coming off of the bench. And so, it's really been a really fun team to watch this season. If the Bulls keep winning, they can be a good team and hopefully get a good trade. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be incredible. If we can make a big trade, a big addition at the trading deadline, and, who's to say if we make it a big trade, that could catapult us from, say, a 7th or 8th spot in the Eastern Conference playoff picture to maybe a 5th spot. So, we can definitely get, that would be huge. And, I would say go for it if it's the right deal, the right opportunity. And, that's what's very exciting because, all the time in years past, when we would get to the trade deadline, it would just be about, okay, what pieces are what trades are we going to try to deal to, again, start building towards the future. So, for us to have that opportunity this season, to be in the playoff picture and, to potentially be able to make a trade, to make this team better at the trading deadline, that would be absolutely huge. And so, yeah, that's going to be very interesting to follow when we get to that point. And, we'll definitely know because that'll be deep into the season by the trading deadline. I think it's in like February. So yeah, we'll know very close where we stand with the playoff picture. And so, yeah, our next game, but yeah, big test coming up against the Lakers. And, again, the last game against the Lakers was incredibly exciting. LaVine did have the opportunity to hit the game winner, but you just love the fact that, again, we were in that game, and, also against the Kings and Clippers, some other top teams in the West. So, the Bulls' losses this year have been very minuscule. They have been by one possession losses. So, again, this Bulls team is on the verge of really breaking out. And, this 3-game winning streak, I think, is a sign of more great things to come this season. So let's just keep playing excellent basketball right now, because, again, this just feels so euphoric and so incredible. I am so pumped up. Let's go Bulls. Let's go Bulls Nation. We are having fun times again, and a blast from the past. Winning feels amazing. And, when you've endured, again, we've been through a lot of losing the past, 4 or 5 years. And again, outside of, the Derrick Rose era, of course, even, after the Michael Jordan era, we've kind of been in a funk for quite some time. So, it just feels great to, be fielding a competitive basketball team, young, exciting team with incredible, exciting young players. Playoffs are going to be tough for the Bulls to get there. There is a lot of good teams in the East. And yeah, absolutely. I agree. The Eastern Conference has definitely improved. And so, yeah, it's going to be tough for the Bulls. But, I definitely think, with seeing how this team has played 15 games into the year, and considering that our losses, have been, again, by one possession, and that we've been able to hang with some of the best teams, I do think that, we can find a way to at least get, 7th or 8th spot in the Eastern Conference playoff picture. So, yeah, it's going to be really intriguing, and, a great test for this young Bulls team to see if they can pull that out. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. Bulls lost to Warriors, game winner. That must have hurt. I swear it looked reminiscent to LeBron's game winner on the Bulls in the 2014-15. Yeah, I remember that game winner. Heartbreaking. Definitely it's tough. As a Bulls fan, we've had to witness LeBron-led team knock us out, I think, 4 times in the playoffs now. So it's just been very tough. A lot of heartbreak against LeBron James. And Bulls, we've had a lot of heartbreaking losses this year. Again, very close losses. And so, that's why this team, I do expect them. They're going to keep playing well and, keep putting together these nice winning streaks. And so, let's keep building on it. And so, before we wrap up tonight's post-game show, we are going to get to our picks of the game. And so if you haven't done so, and if you would like, let me know your pick of the game in the comment section. I'd love to hear who you had as your pick of the game, and also your thoughts, comments, and perspectives and reactions to this game, to this incredible win for the Bulls tonight. What a win for them, 123-110 against the Charlotte Hornets. So what an incredible game this was. And so for my pick of the game, let's see. We got Lauri Markkanen. Shout out from Tyler here. Such an incredible performance for Markkanen tonight. 23 points. And I think he's going to have a big season this year, and, a big bounce back year from last year. So what a game for Lauri Markkanen. And Zach LaVine. We got Jaden with the Zach LaVine selection. I absolutely love it. LaVine's been so incredible. And so, you just love the talent and, the way this Bulls team is playing. So many players are just playing so well, and it makes it very fun to make these picks of the game because, we have so many great names to choose from, because so many guys are contributing on this team right now. So what an incredible selection. So we got Markkanen and LaVine, and I'm going to take Kobe White. So, I was definitely leaning towards LaVine and Markkanen, but, again, I love what Kobe White did tonight, and, just how incredibly exciting of a player that he is. And, he's such a great point guard, and just how fast he is, and he can score. And he has had, had a 30-plus point game already this season. How strong he finished the year last year. And with him being just 20 years old, he can go above the ceiling. The sky is the limit for Coby White. So I am taking White tonight with 18 points and has 8 assists. So that is just incredible. His IQ level, passing the basketball and getting other playmakers involved on this Bulls team. And, with so many players that can knock down the three and so many players that can drive to the rim and attack the rim, that's what you love about this Bulls offense. There's so many different ways that they can score on you. And, that's why I think, they've been able to be very efficient on offense this year and, have these, really pretty decent high scoring games. I think Zach is going to have 32.5 this season. Laurie going to have 26.7 and Coby 26.4. Wow. I absolutely love it. Jaden, an incredible prediction. I am right there with you. I definitely can see all three of these players putting up these types of numbers, and that would be incredible. It'd be career highs for all of them, all across the board. And yet Levine, I definitely think he can put up 32.5. And you know what? If he does that this year, I think that could definitely could net him the MVP for this season. And, I do expect Stephen Curry to definitely be, in the running as well. So it's going to be a fun MVP race, a lot of great candidates. And then Laurie, having an incredible 26 points a game, that would be amazing. And Coby White, 26 points a game, absolutely amazing, and definitely believe that they can do it. They are so young and so gifted, and their work ethic, and now that you have the coaching that I think is going to get the best out of them, we really are going to see these young Bulls players really start to blossom in front of our very eyes. So incredible. Yeah, tough, very tough loss for the Sharks. Tough one today. I think I am going to be doing a post game. Might not get to it tonight, but we'll try to get to it tomorrow. But just a tough one tonight, and we got to bounce back. But yeah, absolutely love my San Jose Sharks. So all about being resilient. So we'll shake this one off and go get them next time. And so yeah, we are going to be wrapping up tonight's post game show. Thank you so much again, everyone, for checking out the post game show. I always have such an incredible time doing these shows, and you guys and girls out there, you all are the reason that I'm doing these shows, because I love looking forward to hanging out with you and talking basketball and sharing the passion and enthusiasm of all basketball fans out there. And so thank you so much, everyone, checking in, and to all Bulls fans, again, huge win tonight. I am beyond pumped for us. Our third win in a row tonight, as the Bulls get a 123-110 victory over the Charlotte Hornets. And I believe our next matchup is against the defending champion Lakers. So we got a very exciting one coming up. Holmes. Oh yeah, we got, I did see that today. So that is great news to hear coming up for the football. Yep, for the AFC Championship game, Patrick Mahomes is going to be playing on Sunday and has passed and cleared all of the concussion protocols. So incredibly thankful. I was praying for Mahomes, and I'm so thankful to hear that, God has answered our prayers. So that is so amazing to hear for Patrick Mahomes. And yeah, we got a great fun matchup coming up. Bills against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. And so it's going to be so much fun on Sunday, Championship Sunday. And so yeah, what a win for the Bulls tonight. We get our third win in a row. Bulls improve now to 7-8. Thank you so much again, everyone. And if you haven't done so, please smash up that like button. I really appreciate all your support. All it takes just 1 second of your time to hit that thumbs up. It really helps grow the channel and helps the YouTube algorithm so that YouTube can recommend this video to as many Chicago Bulls fans. So let's make some noise. Let's shock the YouTube algorithm for, likes and comments and everything. So appreciate all the support, everyone. And, let's reach as many Bulls fans and as many basketball fans as we can. And to do that, we make noise for that YouTube algorithm. So thank you again, everyone, for all your support. And I really appreciate everyone checking in. And we will see you next time here on the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Have a fantastic rest of your night, everyone. Bulls get the win. Let's go. We will see you next time. Take care and strive for greatness. We will see you later. Also, I also want to give a big shout out, Hank Aaron. Rest in peace. Just a sad day today that we did hear of the passing of the legend, Hank Aaron. And so my thoughts and prayers go out to Hank Aaron and to his family. And so, just a sad day and a very tough time it's been. We have lost so many Hall of Famers, not just in baseball, but, all around sports. And so it has been very tough, but, we just have to, keep them all in our prayers tonight. So yeah, had to give a big shout out to the legend. Rest in peace, Hank Aaron. With that being said, you have also coming up on the 1 year Kobe Bryant, rest in peace anniversary. So keeping all of them in our prayers, and we will see everyone next time. Have a great night, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and we will see you.